Hey everyone, and welcome back to Investing Guide. This was just revealed by Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary about ADA's Cardano. Whether you're a diehard Kevin O'Leary fan or just curious about his critical views on cryptocurrencies, we can all agree that Kevin O'Leary has in the past made some interesting points about the topic in the media, which has eventually led to some surprising conclusions, or solutions as you may call it. So what's all the fuss he's making about Cardano? What does a well-known TV personality like Kevin O'Leary have to do with cryptocurrency? Kevin's dedication to cryptocurrencies will astound you. Surprisingly, one of his most astounding achievements has been with cryptocurrency. Kevin's problems with cryptocurrency is the big question here. Is Cardano an exception to this rule, if there is any? And what does that have to do with Cardano exactly? Well, today we're going to talk about Kevin O'Leary's recent revelations about Cardano, which may leave a lasting impression on you. Stay tuned until the end of the video because today's video is going to be a huge revelation. Before we start, if you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications to keep up to date on everything going on in the world of investing. Alright, let's get into it. The crypto market as a whole has been going down. The Cardano ADA is currently sitting at around the $1.20 mark after being on a downward trend. That means Cardano is currently ranked as the 6th largest coin in terms of market cap at the time of this recording. Cardano is currently on a downward trend, and has been since its all-time high of around $3 in September 2021. That could be because of a lack of buyers, and ADA's price has continued to fall in recent weeks, mirroring the negative sentiment in the crypto markets. Cardano's price may rebound in the future due to the coin's long-term visions and goals. Despite these falling prices, O'Leary's passion for cryptocurrencies has not dimmed in any way. In a recent interview with Forbes, Shark Tank star Kevin O'Leary talked about cryptocurrency, his investment portfolio, market bubbles, meme coins, diversification, and NFTs. O'Leary explained that he sees the entire crypto industry as a collection of software development teams and that he is placing his bets on exceptionally talented software engineers. Before Kevin was a big believer in cryptocurrency Cardano solving all his issues, he had a lot of doubts about crypto. He spoke out about how crypto being mined in China was a problem, and how the country wasn't the best on sustainability. This point comes from the country's lack of enforcement to protect human rights. He pointed out that these coins mined were illegal, and that could be a problem for most investors, as most don't want to have blood coins tied to their names. O'Leary then spoke out that he had plans which would act as a stepping stone for the Americans, taking a top spot in full control of the mining system. Kevin also criticized Ethereum for its slow speed, and for that reason, he predicts that other blockchains will emerge. This is actually a good point that you might want to pay attention to, as many people, after this live interview, pointed out the solutions to the problem is right here. Many were in sync for the same answer. Cardano, even a popular Reddit user who's a big fan of Cardano, pointed out how Cardano solves these issues that Kevin has criticized. He questioned why Kevin doesn't trade more with Cardano, as it helps to solve issues with crypto. Cardano is considered to be the true solution to the problem, since it's more eco-friendly than Bitcoin and because of its highly energy-efficient process. From this point, it seems like Kevin's issues with the trading system have a solution in mind that can be easily accessed by just trading with Cardano, which might be what he's already doing. Meaning that since Kevin has 7% of his billion-dollar portfolio invested in cryptocurrency, lots of it may be in Cardano ADA, which bodes very well for the future of the coin's success, although this has not yet been disclosed by him. The platform's success and value are determined by how quickly and widely it's adopted. The Shark Tank judge believes this happens when the team has credited a platform that serves and solves an economic problem. Mr. Wonderful was also asked if he believes Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are experiencing a bubble. He said the only thing to remember is that the market is the market. Despite claims to the contrary, no one can manipulate it. Every second, millions of valuation decisions are made. It holds true in all markets, including tulips, watches, Bitcoin, real estate, and gold. Kevin O'Leary has not always been that interested in cryptocurrencies, as he hasn't always believed in the way the markets have been run in the past. On a news site, Gadgets 360, they explain how Kevin has remained focused on crypto since 2017, although he did own cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and several others, as he does now in 2022. It means interviewed in finance and other media company, Kevin brought to light a problem that was brewing in the mining system of the crypto or anything that could be unethical, and a stumbling block for crypto financing as a whole. Still, why don't we look a little bit more deeply into what Kevin has said about all these faults with the cryptocurrency trading system. In a more recent interview with Crypto Potato, Kevin O'Leary got real candid with his issues about cryptocurrencies and what that problem is today. He touched down on what was really holding back the potential for cryptocurrencies to be fully adopted by larger industries and organizations. He made a lengthy but critical statement that quotes, "It's one thing to put a small amount of money to work well when we start talking about a 10% allocation of a large pool of capital. You need to integrate that with your compliance system and accounting system and your external reporting system." Although Kevin's made it very clear that he's managed to deal with his compliance issues and how he believes no other coin will overtake Bitcoin, speculations are still going around that Kevin secretly trades with Cardano and has some to his name. Considering his claim of having solved to these compliance issues, it's not a far stretch to believe that most of his crypto is in Cardano, and if that were true, that would mean that even Kevin recognizes the value of this coin. So what are the issues that Kevin has with cryptocurrencies? And how does Cardano play the savior in all of this? You may have heard about the inception of the Cardano smart contracts phase. Not only are experts raving about the coin, but even the masses can agree that this new phase can pay for a more stable and direct path in the crypto markets. Cardano Foundation, a non-profit organization based in Switzerland which is in control of the Cardano blockchain, recently made a blog post on the integration of Cardano to smart contracts and how that adoption would help Cardano in trade compliance with the guidelines for the Financial Action Task Force, FATF. This information doesn't only set greater projections for Cardano's future trades, but it also solves the compliance issues Kevin had with the trading system. With a newly employed robust analysis solution by Cardano, there will be an increase in transparency within the Cardano ecosystem, allowing for users to track the history of the ADA that they own. This also means that the system will be well regulated to avoid money laundering abuse. O'Leary also discussed his plans for 2022, stating that he has increased his crypto allocation significantly and will continue to do so in 2022. He also said that he now spends a significant amount of time researching new crypto projects and transactions each day. He also stated that his crypto exposure was around 3% in the first quarter of last year, but his exposure has now increased to over 10% due to his work with FTX and Circle. Kevin, who sees himself as a test case for other institutions to decide whether or not they want to join the ever-evolving crypto market, made a clear point that seemed very accurate. He downplays some beliefs that most companies and institutions don't have any dealings with crypto, as volatility doesn't allow for them to carry out their businesses as they please, but instead touches on the fact that these companies and institutions require stable compliance systems to cope with. O'Leary isn't just interested in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. The experienced investor has recently entered the world of DeFi. One draw to this is the ability for investors to earn interest in their crypto holdings. O'Leary has invested in DeFi Ventures, which aims to make it simple for consumers to own and monetize Bitcoin. As a result of his involvement, the company renamed itself WonderFi in his honor of his Mr. Wonderful tag. Their mission is to demystify cryptocurrency and DeFi services in order to facilitate more widespread adoption. Many cryptocurrency services have grown so quickly that they aren't as user-friendly as they used to be. WonderFi aspires to change that. So there you go. That's what Kevin O'Leary said about Cardano ADA. What do you think about Cardano being the solution to mining problems? Thanks for watching, and while you're still here, go ahead and click on one of these two videos on your screen. See you there!